Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're at the start of the program. So again, I'm super excited to have you here and for us to get going. Now, of course, everyone is going to be starting from a slightly different place. Some of you might be new to trading, some of you might have a ton of experience, and some of you might be somewhere in the middle. It really doesn't matter because the initial goal in this part of the program is to get everyone, no matter your level, to roughly the same spot in 2 days' time. Now, whilst I mentioned 2 days there, it is just a rough guideline, okay? If it takes you 3 or 4 days, that's perfectly fine. The days also don't have to be done consecutively. So if you do one day, then take a break, then another day, a few days later, also perfectly fine. However, there is a very good reason I am really pushing you to get this part of the program done in such a short space of time. Ideally, 2 days if you can. And it's very important you understand why I'm pushing you so hard to do that. Let me just briefly explain, then we can get going. Now, the task I set myself when I was thinking about how to structure this program was hugely influenced by the fact that the information retail traders are looking at in the commercial space, i.e. social media, YouTube, and so on, it is completely wrong. We will talk about this in so much more detail as we go along, so no need to take my word for it. You're going to realize it for yourself very quickly anyway. My point is, retail traders, i.e. perhaps traders like yourself who have not worked in a professional environment like a bank, who are looking at completely the wrong information. Can you imagine how damaging that is for any chance you have of becoming a consistent trader looking at completely the wrong information? It made me realize I need to change this situation for you as quickly as possible and get you at least looking at the correct information fast to minimize this damage. Just think about it for yourself. If you started a business tomorrow and you only had 10% of the information your competitors had, what is going to happen to your business? It's going to fail. Trading is a business. As a retail trader, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are looking at less than 10% of the information available to professional traders, your competitors. So it stands to reason that your trading business has very little hope, if any, of succeeding unless you change that. The point I'm trying to make is, if you are currently trading with only basic information, i.e. plain candlestick charts and so on, the chances of you succeeding are zero, not even 1%, zero. In all my years working in some of the biggest banks in the world, never have I seen a single person succeed focusing solely on these type of tools. Again, this will become obvious as we go along, so who cares what I say? You can ignore it or even totally disagree with me for now if you prefer, no problem. It really doesn't matter because I know in 2 days' time, you will come to this conclusion yourself. The point is, can you now see why I've structured this part of the program to be completed as quickly as possible? Because if what you're currently looking at or using gives you zero chance of success and actually is doing you more harm than good, why would you even want to spend another day or even one more trading session doing that? You are trading against people who have significantly more information than you. If you don't close this gap quickly, how are you ever going to build a career in this business? Now, because I'm aware of this, having been on the other side, I've made it my mission to change this situation for you as quickly as possible. Let's not waste one more day than is absolutely necessary. So over the next couple of days, as you work through the material, at a minimum, let's get your trading business to a position from where it's currently at, i.e. partial information, maybe around 10% of what everyone else is looking at, and let's at least get it to a place where you have the full information set that the very best traders in the world are utilizing. Let's make sure you don't waste another day looking at only a small percentage of the information, which is only destroying your chances of making it in this business. So before we end this video, let's just quickly summarize the major learning outcome for this part of the program so it's absolutely clear where you will be in 2 days' time. So today, you're looking at or using very basic information that a typical retail trader is using, maybe about 10% of what is actually available to you. Clearly, that needs to change quickly. The good news is, in just a matter of 2 days, if not sooner, you are going to have all the information being used by the most successful traders in the world, giving you a chance to actually start competing with them. Otherwise, with all due respect, you are just wasting your time. The reason I know this is because, as you know, I myself was a successful senior trader for many years at one of the biggest banks in the world. The point is, I've seen it all. I have made a significant amount of money doing exactly what I am going to show you in this program, which means you are in very good hands. The sooner you can start shifting yourself towards the sort of things professional traders are looking at, the quicker we can get your trading business where it needs to be. So let's get going.